go up here though. What was something? My horse is There's no way. There's no way that just happened. There's no way that just happened. What kind of horse is this? Bro, this is crazy. What? Ah, hell nah. What the? Guys, I need help. I need help. I'm stuck. No. Wait. Oh, okay. Good. Hold on. Oh my god. What the hell is happening?
Oh my god!
Finally, smaller hitboxes.
I have 10.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Put them away on my You're 2.5 kilometers away, what the heck?
Oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh no, there's different starting zones. There's Windswood and Monarchs, and basically you can drop them. Do you see me? I'm still loading. You see a character? Fuck, if it puts me in Monarch's bluff again. I'm gonna be pissed. I am Monarch's bluff.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Now that we know that there's a skip function, we can actually try to see if we can get the same location. Oh, I'm encumbered. Oh no.
I'm reading the lights, but I'm not too lazy to go through the voice acting because it's so long.
I would recommend that if you're trying to go for the
See if you can help the man
they
come
spend
to
a
his
lot of money on the voice acting.
No!
This guy's a loss.
Oh, damn, poor guy.
Michael! Don't leave me here!
I am level 10!
Yeah, oh, you know what that means? Get back!
Alright.
Musket is OP.
Money!
Oh, look at that.
I'm rich!
I want that. Screw you.
Hey, you get the boulder.
Oh, I can have it farm it.
Alright, come back into town. Let's find out the other quest. This milk is free.
Read journal or entry. Misfortune. What? What the hell is
You
misfortune?
missed the...
I missed it.
Wait. You missed the fucking... Oh my god.
Yeah. Surely.
Man, I'm dead.
Just stop chopping trees in the background. I don't see you chopping trees, but like the tree is literally falling in front of me. Well, those are gonna be one of many memorable moments of mine. But welcome back to another video. Hi there, I'm Pestana, and this is my first impression of this MMO that has been recently relaunched. Aeternum. Yeah, it's Aeternum, not Aeternum or Aeternum. I couldn't read.
I can't read.
Aeternum has just been re-released to be introduced to console platform with a slightly revamped storyline, with added voice acting, new content, and improved optimization. I mean, it's not really buttery smooth for my €3 laptop, but it sure is hanging. Anyway, if you're familiar with other MMOs such as Guild Wars 2, Black Desert Online, or World of Warcraft, toss them away. Nah, I'm kidding, but this one feels very different. Even if it's supposed to be an MMO, the game feels more like a third-person ARPG or action role-playing game. You can zoom in on the camera while playing, and the details will just look crispy. So it feels like a whole different experience than what MMOs usually deliver. Personally, I've had my share of Black Desert Online,
I have no idea
around like
what I'm
100
doing,
hours
but I
or
know
so.
I'm doing it
So I know what
really
to expect out of an MMO, I suppose. And that's probably why I was able to play Thorn and Liberty, but too bad it didn't get me hooked that long. With this game, however, it's a different story. Anyway, enough yapping, let's get into the details. The story of New World starts by following a certain sailor, you by the way, whose ship was hit by a mysterious force, and the captain, somehow being the only person getting possessed during the chaos, tried to plunge the ship along with the storm that just happens to hit you. Quite a coincidence, I would say. With some miracles, however, you managed to escape death, making yourself the only sole survivor of the crew. Now, why sole and not soul, you might ask? It's because the new continent that you just happened to land on after your ship sunk makes it so everyone cannot physically die. Of course, everything comes at a price, where if you lose your sanity, you become a walking corpse, like a zombie, or as known in the lore of this game, a lost, forever stuck in a state of limbo. You win some, you lose some, I suppose. And it looks like you're gonna stuck here indefinitely with no way to get out. Still, good news. You just became the savior of this land. Well, according to one certain NPC. And you will have to find a way so that you can save the lands and its inhabitants from this approaching plague and the evil forces that lurk in the shadows. Oh, and did I tell you that you're also being possessed by a voice in your mind?
Friends and allies vanish.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying, I assure you that. Now, as I would like to remind you regular viewers, or anyone else who is new to this channel, I am not that type of player who focuses on the storyline. I usually skip them a lot. So the fact that I can quickly cover the premise without the use of ChatGPT really says something about the engagement of the story.
So what about the gameplay? I'm sure most of you who have at least gone past the tutorial stage of any MMO games know how it feels like. Yeah, it's just like one.
Obviously.
But remember when I was saying it felt more like an RPG? Yeah, because of how close you can get your camera to your character's back. Supposedly, it was also like this when the game was first released 3 years ago. For something that screams MMO in every aspect, it's a nice surprise when it runs like a third-person shooter. Well, talking about shooting, you also have a lot of options for the weapons you can play in the game. Like around a dozen? Who wouldn't love to have some freedom for themselves, am I right? Well, my class is a musketeer, so I get a rapier and a musket. Kinda fitting. For the tutorial, it was pretty detailed and was a nice touch, but after beating the first ever boss, it kinda feels like you're left on your own. Well, to be fair, that's like every MMO ever. Thank God the wolf was carrying me through all of that. Check him out, by the way. Really nice fella. Link in the description. Cause without him, I would have been stuck trying to figure my way around. But to be honest, even with a veteran with me, I'm roaming around the main hub trying to figure out all the stations for like half an hour or something.
Right now, so
Hey, come back.
no.
So this is the smelter. Don't do anything yet, just because there's gonna be a tutorial that'll walk you through it.
Fuck! I just made 52 pieces of charcoal.
My guy! You're selling and buying.
What the fuck? I just made one timber. That's cool.
Yeah, because you're stop it!
I lose you. Hold on, I cannot see shit. Oh, okay, guys, sorry. Okay, I see you
I'm
now.
the fucking samurai!
No, but I can. Yeah, but I cannot see your icon.
Oh, here, you can collect fresh water to use for alchemy. But don't worry about them. Okay.
We plan to play on the Asia server for the sake of ping, but Dwarf insisted on us joining an NA server, so our friends from half the global way can join us also. So I agree, and that makes things more interesting. Being stuck at more than 200 ping surely is a unique experience. Imagine shooting a musket, and the bullet only registers like half a second later. The fighting system feels very fluid and consistent. There's also freedom in where you can aim your ranged weapons. Just a little downside. Since it's too free, you're gonna have a slightly harder time aiming your melee, which is something that shouldn't have happened because you have a locking function on the enemy's targets. A lot of the times, I missed my rapier combos just because I forgot to lock onto the enemy, so most of the hits just went sideways instead of directly towards them. Still, apart from these little hiccups, it was genuinely enjoyable, and I gave it a thumbs up out of 10, as in, I cannot really say anything because I want to be partnered with Amazon Games. Please notice me. Also, I would like to make a whole graphics and performance comparison, but that would probably mean I have to rely on someone else's video. Too much work and plagiarism. Besides, I've only been flip-flopping on this game for like 2 weeks. I don't think I can really say anything about it. But remember when I mentioned that it could run on my potato laptop? Yeah, I think there's enough evidence of the improved optimization.
We've got some smoke coming out of somewhere.
The only real exception is the main hub, which obviously houses probably like dozens of players at any given time, so frames dropping down in those areas are given. It virtually does not stutter when going around the gameplay region, though I haven't got to the PvP area yet, which makes me wonder about the amount of rendering my GPU has to handle, because I don't want my game to just freeze whenever someone wants to spam fireballs like a true wizard.
Wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Since I don't really have anything else to say regarding this matter, I'm gonna go back to the gameplay, but this time with minute details into the elements of the game. Maybe just me, but the leveling system is very forgiving. Unlike the other MMOs where grinding is just the bread and butter, in New World Aeternum, oftentimes I notice that even at lower levels, meeting the requirement for the quest is not really mandatory. You could have a full stack of level 15s going into a level 25 dungeon, for example, and you'll probably get out unscathed. For me personally, doing main quests and some side stuff was enough for me to level up at an insanely fast and consistent speed. I think there have been a lot of guides on how to speedrun the levels in this game already, because we are having a max cap, so I'll probably check them out later to help myself a bit. Another thing that is interesting to look at is the profession mastery system, with stuff like logging, alchemy, harvesting, and all that shits and giggles. At the start of the game, you can choose one of many available classes, and each of them will provide you with level 50 mastery in 3 professions. Kinda like a head start, so you don't shit your pants as a baby newbie. It reminds me of the system from RuneScape, but again, more forgiving. A lot of the times, you're gonna gather resources, craft items, and engage in combat with NPCs as well as other players, so some of the professions will just naturally go up over time. For some other specific part though, like armoring or alchemy, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. Because from what I see, you can only do so in central hubs where they have the stations for you to craft and create. Realistically speaking, you're not gonna spend hours in the central hub unless you're playing music and expecting people to tip you gold.
What the fuck?
Why would you do that?
Unrelated, but someone was actually blasting music from their voice chat one time, and it actually put a copyright on my stream. Well, that's quite an amount of good, so how about a bit of bad, eh? First of all, the movement feels a bit janky. I do not know how to put it into words, but there's just something weird about that movement. Also, the stamina, it sucks balls. 2 rolls, and you just run out of it, and while the bar is filled up, you cannot dodge or jump or do anything for that matter. Good luck waiting for that bar to fill up before being able to dodge again. Another thing that becomes more and more relevant once you get far enough into the game is the absurd amount of mission trackers on top of your screen. No, I'm not saying they don't work or function properly. It's actually doing well, or like, too well. Every possible tracker will show up there, making it really hard to see whichever mission you want to go for out of like half a dozen others. When you finish a certain mission, the complete icon is also buried behind all of those trackers, so might as well use a map. And don't get me started once you run into farmable resources. Even Skyrim's navigation cannot
Must have been the wind.
Additionally, I think I ran into the beginner's quest again, but instead of Windsward, it's in Mona's Bluff.
I've met stately noble gentry and shipwrecked men of 20. I've met souls from ancient memory, found in sagas and dusty tomes. I've seen ghosts and fiends and horrors, met knights and bold explorers.
Isn't this the same song that I heard before? I think it's the same song. Yeah, it's the same fucking song. Yeah, some details were a bit different, but all in all, it was basically the same. Now, I think I'm onto something. And if this turns out to be true, I think they have to do something so new players don't just accidentally repeat the quest lines they have experienced. But I guess all is well, since you still get rewards from them anyway. Okay, so just wrapping it up. If you are not aware already, I'm providing the perspective of someone who is not too heavily invested in MMOs because I was busy playing Gachapon Simulator and a trading card game. It's a really good game, and I enjoyed it. Could have been better, considering the downsides that should have been fixed, seeing it being a relaunch of an already well-established game, but I'm gonna see how things go in the long run. There's also a Halloween event happening right now. Gotta divert my attention towards that. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, comment, and give my channel a sub. Also, check out my merch too while you're at it. More products in the future. No promises, but I'll try my best. I'm also streaming with my casual hours listed down below, so if you want to join in and just have fun, come and say hi. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.